Yo, what's going on guys? Ankith here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we finally, after a week of wait, I guess, we finally have the Alliance War season officially starting. And this time I will be taking, let me count, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11 fights this war. I was supposed to take another one, but there are a couple of reasons to that why I didn't take. I'll get to that in a bit. But as mentioned over the previous videos, there are a lot of fights to go over, and I don't want the video to be like 25 minutes long. So I will be speeding up a lot of the fights that I've taken so many times or don't really need that much of an explanation as to how to counter them. So obviously, Thing was the first fight. I, as usual, recommend, naturally keeping the rock stacks in check, and also not getting hit, because apparently I just did versus this Nick Fury. I actually get hit quite a lot this war. I'll get to that as well when we get there. So yeah, that thing is pretty simple. I would just go for SP3 whenever you have the Fury from Ebb and Flow Knockdown, and you made sure that Thing doesn't have any rock stacks on him, or sorry, protection on him. The reason for that is that the SP2 or SP3 bypasses protection, and it only triggers after the SP3 is over. Alright, so Nick Fury over here, I did take a few hits. He isn't really hard, I take a few hits again. The good thing is that even if he hit me with the light attack, or the light ending combo, he won't really place that bleed on me, because I'm just going to shrug it off almost immediately. Okay, and then we got this Mojo. So this Mojo was pretty awesome. It can be a tricky fight, but I have a strategy in mind on how to take him down, and that involves shutting down the Ebb and Flow Knockdown node, which I just did in the first SP1, and that's perfect. That's all I want. I don't want to trigger Ebb and Flow Knockdown again. I don't want the extra Fury bonus damage, because I just want to keep him power locked whenever I can. So I don't think he was running Mystic Dispersion. But if he was, the fight is pretty much under control. So I'm not going to knock him down. I'm going to bait SP1s or SP2s even. It doesn't really matter as much. He's not going to be that big of an issue. Let's see. I think I just go for the SP3 at some point over here. And yeah, I think... What am I doing? Oh, okay. I'm just waiting for the anti-life field to expire. Yeah, so I just go for the SP3 here, and that's going to be KO. It's like the simplest Mojo fight on this specific node you can find. And there you go. Who has the bigger belly, Mojo or Kingpin? Man, that's a good question. I think Mojo has a loose belly. Kingpin has a pretty tight belly. You can see it's like bulging out of his suit. Anyways, Powersnack, Peni Parker. This is a very easy fight, but a very long one. If you are looking for time, I think Reed Richards would do better. Hulkling would do maybe would he? Maybe Hulkling would do better too. I mean, Gallon definitely would wreck her, because he's immune to power drain and burn. Plus he's nullify immune, so yeah. But yeah, if you're looking for time, Kingpin isn't going to be your option. Simple as that. If you're just looking for a very, very safe fight, Kingpin is the best best champion over here. She doesn't really hit hard on her own. And if you're baiting SP1s, she's going to place debuffs. The only issue here is that sometimes she will nullify your overpower, and then you're left with really low attack. And that really sucks. But it's a safe fight, nevertheless. I think this was a 3-minute fight for me. Let's see. But yeah, like I mentioned, pretty simple, straightforward fight. There isn't too much going on over here. You're gonna be power locking her. Even if she throws her SP3, if you have at least one degen up, you're gonna do like you're not gonna take too much damage. All right, we got OmegaSent rank 4 on this Footloose mini, and this is a fairly good placement. I was a little bit worried about this fight. I threw a invuln boost, and this fight was so easy. I can't even imagine. Like, I can't believe how easy this fight was. So I'm sticking to light medium combos. Of course, she will get her armor up, but the armor ups that she gains are going to be significantly less than me doing medium light medium combos. And anytime she throws a special attack, I'm pretty sure she consumes her armor ups as well. So as you can see, she's already down to like 50%, and I think this was just the second SP1. Very easy fight. Was it even the second SP1? I think that was the first SP1. Yeah, I think so. I might be wrong. I get hit over there, and I'm like, yeah, she's pretty much down. I don't really need to worry about this too much. And I think I should have just gone for the full medium light like 5-hit combo, and she would have been down. But anyways, that fight is down. Pretty simple fight. So you might be able to see, I mean, you aren't, but there's a Kitty Pride after that mob, which is on Ebb and Flow Intercept, which is a mini boss. And I can take it. The officer asked me, are you sure you're going to be able to take it? I said, yeah, I will be. Definitely. I'm going to use Power Start 1. It's going to go very smooth. However, the guys on my right and left, so path 4 and 6, yeah, both of them were gonna take one mini boss each, or maybe two mini bosses, like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 mini bosses on the right side of the mini boss island. And I really don't want to wait in the morning when I wake up to, I don't want to wait for brute force to go down to take the Doom boss. So in those situations, I'm like more than happy to let others take a fight, as long as that fight is doable with other champions. Like, if Kingpin is the best option, then yeah, we'll have to wait. There's no other way around it. Over here I got cheeky, and I threw my heavy attack, or I threw my medium or light attack into his block, because I knew I was unstoppable, so I would just get away with it. But he did manage to place a bleed on me, but I think I had the SP1 degen up, so that worked out. So yeah, that was why I didn't take that Kitty Pride, and that's why I'm taking 11 fights this war instead of 12. And then this is the next day, I think. When I wake up, I take on, yeah, this is the next day, I'm pretty sure. I wake up in the morning, I see that Dark Hawk, which was the Stunning Reflect mini boss, which is a pretty good placement, I think. And what's the other one? Spider-Ham, Brute Force. So those two nodes were still up, and the officer messaged me. I didn't look at the message, I just like woke up. I said, oh, okay, I mean, Brute Force on Doom boss, yeah, I can do it, it's no biggie. So the officer actually messaged me, and he said that the guy on my right, who was supposed to take that Dark Hawk, he is a little bit sick, so he'll be taking his fights in the morning. And I would appreciate if you don't take Doom boss with Brute Force up. But I didn't see that. And I just replied to him, well, yeah, sure, no problem. I'll make sure I do that next time, because I've already taken him. So over here, I don't know what happened, but I keep on getting clipped by Silver Surfer. I don't want to say it's input issues, but it does feel a little bit like it's input issues. I just keep getting tagged for some reason, and it's not like, see over there? So he just dashed at me, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I parry, and it's going to happen again at some, let's see? There you go. So that happened back to back. As soon as I knocked him down, maybe his recovery speed is far better, or I don't know, maybe I was slow. I'm not going to say that I was I'm not gonna say that it's not my fault at all. It could be, but I just don't know. So I'm not sure how many knocks down, how many times did I knock down that Silver Surfer, but I think I only saw him proc the Conduit Global once or twice. So then, because I ate that much damage, I ended up using a lot of potions here. And this fight, I wanted to make sure that I'm at almost or close to max HP. This is a bit of a long fight. It's not a long fight. I think I have the Mangog fight as well, so that's why I've sped up these two fights. And I think Conduit actually kind of, not exactly, but kind of works against Conflictor, because there was one point where I knocked him down. I mean, you obviously need like precise timing for that. There was one point where I knocked him down and he got rid of his Conduit Global debuff, which is pretty awesome. Outside of that, I think I only proc Conduit twice when I knock him down. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, but I think it was only twice. So yeah, I think I've seen it once, and I think we might see it once again. So again, Green Goblin, not a tough fight over here. I think, okay, yeah, so there you go, that was the second time, and I still keep on hitting them because they still take like 30 or 40% damage or whatever you do. Okay, maybe they have enhanced recovery and all that, so you know, they still take like 10 to 20% damage. It's not a reason to not hit them. Yeah, I don't know where that yeah, I don't know where, but I'm pretty sure I knocked him down and the Conflictor got rid of the Conduit. So if you're here just for the title of the video, which I haven't decided yet, but it's probably gonna be I ate 2 SP3s and an SP2 in the same fight, but did I die? Something like that. Here it is. You're gonna see me eat 2. So watch this. I only have 25% SP3 defense boost, not 33%. How much damage that did? 6%. And I pretty much healed up 3. Yeah, I've healed up like 2% of that already. So it's like 4% damage. And then here I'm like, oh shit, here we go again. I gotta tank another SP3. So here, this time he does a little bit more because obviously it's aspect of evolution. Let's see. He has 7%. Oh, he only did like 1% more. What a joke this guy is, man. What a joke. Alright, but I do end up eating an SP2 as well, so I push him to SP3, or sorry, SP2 somehow too quickly. The crit resistance is actually definitely playing a role. And this ended up being a fairly long fight. I wasn't expecting this fight to be this long. But yeah, over there I knocked him down and he threw an SP2 at me, and I mean still I only took like 25-30% damage. It's pretty funny. I was just talking, we were just having a discussion last night, like my last night, and someone was saying that magic is safer, and I told him, yeah, magic is safer, but the difference is like 1920. Like Kingpin might be just 2% or 5% less safe, not even 5%, like 2 or 3% less safer than magic, but Kingpin is a tank. Like if you're boosted up, if you know what you're doing, you're not gonna die to Mangog, unless like it's a 4.5 minute long fight and he had filled so many bars of power, then yeah, you're gonna die. No point, no discussion there. Oh, look at that, man. He ate 2 SP3s, 1 SP2, aspect of evolution. He still comes out like 60% HP. And there's no like, okay, yeah, I'm reducing the attack, but there is no additional source of damage reduction, like indestructible, like phasing where you don't take damage, like I don't know, whatever you can think of, immortality. Like there's no additional source of damage reduction. So that was hilarious. Kingpin is a fucking tank, man. What a beast, man. I can't wait to get him to rank 5. Really can't. It's gonna be so awesome. But yeah, those are like very, those days are not close. At least, I don't think we're going to get a rank 5 at least for a year and a half even. So going back to this Doom boss, I think I triggered the the global, 2 times, I want to say 2 or just maybe 3 times. The thing is, I've done this Doom, like not this Doom, but I've done Doom quite a lot in Gauntlet, in the Grandmaster's Gauntlet, and I know, like, playing that fight, I know that Doom will almost always, like 99%, let's say 90 to 95% of the fight, he will have 2 SP1 degens on him, so he's not really gonna trigger that conduit that often. So there, of course, I got it, I triggered it. But you know, Mystic Dispersion doesn't matter because I'm shutting it down with Kingpin's thing, with his power lock synergy. So talking about brute force, the only time I don't want to take a brute force, I don't want to take a boss that is brute force linked, is when I need to wait out some of their phases. For example, Darkhawk, you gotta wait out his auto block phase. Thing, in case you hit him and he went unstoppable by mistake, you gotta wait it out. And even then, you gotta hit his block quite a lot. So like fights like those, Kingpin is not really good with brute force linked and hazard shift as well, but hazard shift isn't an issue. But yeah, those are really the places where I wouldn't do the boss linked with the brute force. Alright, so this is coming to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.